I founded and now conduct the London Musical Theatre Orchestra, which is the first and we're pretty sure still the only specialist professional musical theatre orchestra in the world, and therefore the best. I was playing through Phantom. I thought it would be really fun to do it with an orchestra instead. And so I posted on the big musician groups on Facebook. I'm sure lots of you are members of UK DEP Musicians Needed, Musicians, London, Calling, all of those sort of things. Like basically a rubbish version of Encore. And to my complete surprise, we had 250 replies in 24 hours saying, yeah, I'd love to come and play through Phantom. Like, of course, sign me up, that'd be great. I often get asked, because I work in musicals, what is the dream show to conduct? And I cycle a lot around London. My answer is always the same, that I would cycle down Piccadilly, and I'd go to Phantom, and I'd go past it, get halfway to Wicked, realise I'd made a terrible mistake and turn back and do Phantom. So yeah, it's my favourite show of all time, and I think for an orchestra, it's up there with the 5 best. I went onto the Cambridge Careers website because I was literally at this point, you know, like, what am I going to do? How can I combine engineering and musical theatre and go-karting, which is my other great life? I went on there. There was only one link. It wasn't like a normal website where it's like, oh, I can click on all these things. Just a single link which said, I haven't got a clue. And I thought that was so brilliant that I took a screenshot of it and tweeted it. And at this point, this producer saw it and said, so you mean you're not just going to go straight into theatre?
Wow.
So, yeah.
So literally social media kind of helped you kickstart.
Yeah, it did, yeah. There's no point in going to a concert unless the violins are there going like, yeah, we're playing, we're having such a good time, it's amazing, I just want to groove along with this music. There's no point in going to a concert if the lead trumpeter is going to blast out this top E flat but look like that while he's doing it. I want him to be sweating. Like, I want people to look at him and go, how is he doing that? Like, it's so high and it's so loud, how is one mouth doing that? And in order to really make people go, wow, that's so cool, he's got to be really trying to get it, otherwise it's boring to look at. We don't just book players because they're good at playing their instruments, because everyone is sort of good at playing their instrument. You know, like there's some people that obviously, you know, there's that level, and then there are different levels of it. But I just want people who really love musical theatre. Now, that's not easy to find in professional orchestral musicians, because professional orchestral musicians are trained not to like musical theatre. So they have to get through this barrier of the Royal Academy, the Royal College, the Guildhall, Trinity, etc., etc., etc. If I'm not sitting there in my seat, either going, if it's like a ballad, like, you know, if I'm not doing that, or tapping if it's a groovy number, or like trying to dance along if it's a jazz number, then I just sort of think, well, we're not doing our job as performers, because that's, to me, what art is. But, you know, it's got to be, well, I just love having fun with it, and I think without fun, it's going to die a death. Hamilton is beyond anything that has ever been conceived for the stage. Well, what he's done is he said, well, no, like, recit's obviously boring, really out of date, but rap, think of the number of stories you can tell in rap, because you just have words and rhythms and grooves. Yeah, the future is people taking musical theatre and writing what audiences want to hear rather than what they want. audiences to hear, if that makes sense.
Would anyone like to ask a question? We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go in this order. 1, 2, 3. And if they're quick questions, we can have more questions. No pressure.
Developing talent is actually is a very fundable thing in terms of philanthropy. And so we've been very lucky to have all of these foundations put in touch with us. And they haven't all been successful, but we've had everyone who we've gone to with the idea has been very keen to hear more about us. So yeah, that's how we raised the money. I want people to come and tell a story with their instrument, because that's what musical theatre is about. We do musical theatre because music supports the story. The story doesn't support the music, the story comes first, and then we put music to that story. So the story's got to be first and foremost.